afternoon with us on Kababayan today. Earlier, we showed you around town, stopping at Ace Cooking School for the chef series and cooking demo of Top Chef Season 5 fan favorite Fabio Viviani. And I talked about how the demo was lighthearted, very, very funny, and very energetic. Here's more.
To the United States, very like December 2005. And when I moved in 2005, I didn't speak a word of English. And I think we met right away, beginning of 2006.
You cooked a tasting menu for us.
I did a tasting menu, and I still remember Ken, because when I moved to the United States, I was working under Ken and John, which are both my business partner right now, as a line cook. I was making sandwiches here. Although I had a long career in Italy, I just came to this country with no English, so how can I cook myself? Shut up and just cook. So that's what I was doing. This guy come over and he was like, dude, Cecilia de Castro is here. And I'm like, who? I couldn't even understand what he was talking about. So I was like, okay, well, we should do it. And he was like, Joe Wolfram Park? And I'm like, not really. Just moved to this country. And he was like, well, it's a big deal. And she's his number one assistant, and they work together. We gotta look good. We gotta do a tasting menu. And I'm like, what's going on here? And we just do what we do normally. And and that's what we do. The food that we do is very simple. It's like, that's why I'm always very happy to hang out with Cecilia and to do this kind of cooking school, because this is where you learn, not the hard way, because you're very easy as you're teaching, you're easy to, but this is the dirty job. This is what gets you going, not the tons of books, not the tons of theory. This is practice. This is what makes people functioning in this industry, and that's what this industry needs. If I wanted to read a book, I'll be a librarian. Make sense? You just gotta cook. You just gotta go there, and you just gotta do the food that makes you happy, and, like in my case, pays the bill. There is a big difference between doing this as a passion, as a hobby, or doing this for living. Because when you do the culinary career for living, regardless if you want to be a chef in the kitchen, or a restaurateur, or private chef, anything, a catering chef, anything that leads the path to make money and make a living through the culinary art, there is a lot that you gotta give up to. First and foremost, your sanity. That happens. It happens very often because people.
I have a line that I tell the students because, I met this chef and he's crazy. I said, no, every chef is crazy.
Every chef is crazy. You're just not quite there. It's true. It's true. And the reality is that, like in my case, there is always three phases in the life of every chef. Assuming that you want to do this for career, or at least serious enough that you're just not joining a program to learn something about food, but you want to make a living off of it. What we always say that there is a three phases in the career of every chef. Each phase lasts about 10 years. The first 10 years, it's all about bragging rights. I gotta get a great review. I gotta please the reviewer. I gotta please the critics. This big food critic is coming to my restaurant. I gotta do any food that is gonna get me 3-star Michelin in the book, or a big article, or that's it. That works. You should be happy about it. Those things break down often and they're expensive. And those 10 years, what they're gonna teach you is that it doesn't really matter how much you can brag about what you're doing. Because what I have experienced is that the food I do is very simple, and when the economy went down in 2007, 2008, my restaurant growth was 30% every year. Because all those fancy chefs out there, they were paying, they're having you paying a lot of money to eat all the pretty little food.
One bite tasting.
Yeah, they were broke. So once you realize that the first 10 years is not a good approach for the restaurant business, you're gonna jump in the second phase. The second phase of the restaurant business is when you're like, you know what, I'm done with these critics, screw you guys. What I'm doing right now is exactly what I like. I do my food, I do what I like, I don't care about anybody else. The steak is rare. It's not medium well. Eat it. The cake comes with cream, not with chocolate. Eat it. Do you want no gluten? Outside. You're vegan? You're vegan? Outside. That's the mentality for the second 20 years. I was right there. I never met a vegan in Italy. Gluten-free? I bathed in bread and pasta, so I really didn't know. I didn't really know what gluten-free was. And then I figured out that my own ego and my own self does not pay the bill. And then now I find myself in the third phase. Press. I'm sorry, guys. I know there's a lot of press right here, but that's the reality. Press, reviewer, food critic, your own ego and your own self doesn't matter. All that matters is the customer and what pleases the people in front of